Okay, welcome everybody. My name is Mariah Bruner and I am the Wellness Coordinator at UCA serving faculty and staff. Thank you for taking time to join me today. This session is called Lifestyle Rewards and I will be reviewing the 2020 Lifestyle Reward categories so that you can discover all the ways you can earn lifestyle rewards to achieve the BearBucks incentive level that's right for you. The session will last approximately 15 minutes and I'll leave plenty of time for Q&A. And at the end of the session, I will share the process for claiming your 5 lifestyle reward points that you can load up to My Health Check 360. All right. See if I can get my PowerPoint to work today. Okay. So first, I want to take just a moment to review the main components of BeWell. Hopefully everyone's aware that there's 3 main components to the program. There's a biometric screening, a health risk assessment survey, and logging healthy habits and activities. And just a reminder that BeWell is a voluntary program and that employees are invited to participate in the biometric screening and health risk assessment survey to receive a discount on the monthly health insurance premium. And you are welcome to log healthy habits and activities to earn lifestyle rewards in the form of BearBucks. In this session today, I'm only going to focus on the ways to earn lifestyle rewards. So how does lifestyle rewards work? The essential thing is you've got to create an account on My Health Check 360. Then you can start logging healthy habits and activities to earn points. And then you can achieve the BearBucks incentive level that's right for you. So I'm actually going to walk you through very quickly before we get into each individual category, just quickly sharing this process. So I'm going to show you how you can go and create an account on My Health Check 360. So if you want to go to uca.edu/BeWell. See if my internet's working, okay. And if you go to the How to Get Started tab, and this will walk you through the process of creating an account. And once you have an account, and many of you probably already have one, you can log on to My Health Check 360. There's a shortcut here on the webpage, on the BeWell website. You can also bookmark this to your favorites. So you're going to go ahead and log into your account. Okay, your portal is going to look a lot like mine. Mine looks slightly different because I have some admin privileges, but essentially it's going to look the same. And you're going to want to navigate to the left-hand side on the Lifestyle Rewards option. You're going to click that. And then you're going to see some information about lifestyle rewards here at the top. You're going to see your current credits rewarded. You're going to see a menu of all the various healthy habits and activities that you can log and the corresponding points allocated to each activity. And there's quite a few, and we'll go over those in just a moment. You can also click on Program Details. And I've recently updated all this information, so hopefully it's a lot easier to keep track of. So just a reminder that the 2020 BearBucks incentive structure is as follows. So if you get 150 points, that's $50 in BearBucks. 200 points is $75, and 250 points is $100. And also a handy thing that I've added here is if you click on Lifestyle Reward FAQs, this is going to take you to a guide that I just updated last night. And you can scroll through. It has reminders of how to do all this that I'm talking about now. But it also goes through each individual category, explains what the activity is, what the point value is, what the maximum points in that category is if you can earn it more than once, and then how you can submit to get those points. So just so you know that this is always here. This guide is on, like I said, on the program details. Let me scroll back over there real quick. hold on a second. So it's in, if you, again, lifestyle rewards, scroll down a little bit, click on program details. It's in that section. You can also go to the BeWell webpage. And I've also included it under BeWell program overview. Over here on the right-hand side on those quick links, I've also got it linked there. If you click on 2020 Lifestyle Rewards, this handy guide is there for you. So hopefully that's helpful. You can download that to your own computer if you want, or print out a copy. So hopefully that's pretty handy. So now I'm just going to take a moment and we're going to go through, hold on, I'm trying to get back here. I think I'm like all of you trying to figure out how to use Zoom. Okay, so we're going to go back to the main part here on lifestyle rewards. I'm going to scroll down and we can start reviewing the menu of all the different options. And just so you know, even if you've been participating in BeWell for a long time, there are some new options that I want you to pay attention to. And if you have questions about anything, as I'm going through the menu, if you just go ahead and use your chat feature and type in your question and submit that, I'm going to go through the questions here in a moment. Or you can save your question until the question and answer time too, that's fine. But if you don't want to forget it, just stick it in that chat box and send it over to me now. Okay, so let's go through these categories. So the first one is downloading the My Health Check 360 app on your smartphone. This is something that can only be earned once, but if you do it, you can earn 25 points. And that's an easy 25 points. Just go on your phone, go to the App Store or Google Play and download the app, and you can go in on the app and submit for your points for doing that in that category. The next one is viewing Health Check 360 health and wellness webinars. So that is different than viewing the webinars that I present or my graduate assistant Beth Racklin presents. These are Health Check 360 specific. They are produced by Health Check 360, and I want to show you how you can access those. So I've created an easy way to find those by, again, we're going to go to the BeWell webpage, click on the Resources tab, and I've included a link down a little ways on the page. Here it is. Health Check 360 webinars. If you click on that link, it includes a portal for registering for upcoming webinars right here, or you can search any of their previous webinars, and you can earn 5 points each for any of those, up to a maximum of 60 points per year. That's a really popular option. I'm noticing a lot of submissions as we're working from home, and that's wonderful. That's a great way to use your time. Just go ahead and load up on Health Check 360 webinars. That is great. It's a good way to spend your time. Okay, next category, complete a coaching call. If you are interested in receiving health coaching from Health Check 360, you can do that. You can set that up by, again, logging into My Health Check 360, just like I am now. And you click on the left on My Program and scroll down to Health Coaching. Click on that. And there's all the information you need to either call by phone or send an email to Health Check 360, and you can get registered for health coaching. You can earn 10 points for each health coaching session, up to 60 points in the category per program year. Okay, biometric screening. Biometric screening is there's 2 screenings per year on campus typically. You can also do a biometric screening through your primary care physician. Of course, this year is completely different because of what's going on right now with COVID-19. We were scheduled to have biometric screenings on campus in April, but we've had to postpone those. So right now, tentatively, we've got those scheduled for September, and there'll be more information about those later in the summer. But essentially, you register for an appointment, and you, if you're doing it on campus, you'll come to the designated building that we've got the screenings going on. You'll check in, and the technician will take your height, your weight, your waist circumference, your neck circumference, your blood pressure, and they'll also take a blood sample that tests for various things, including cholesterol. There's a whole panel of tests, and then that is sent off to a lab. They get all your results. Those are uploaded to Health Check 360, and you'll get your 25 points for that. And like I said, you can do it through your primary care physician, but at this time, BeWell is not recommending you visit your primary care physician for any well visits right now. We want to try to avoid utilizing healthcare unless it's urgently needed right now. Okay, and the next one is take a survey. So I need to probably change that tile to say take the health risk assessment survey, because that's really what it's talking about. After your biometric screening results are sent in to My Health Check 360, that you will get an automated message saying that your survey is ready to be completed, and you can do that through this portal, My Health Check 360. If you complete the survey, that is worth 10 points, can only be done once a year. And again, just a reminder to sort of the bigger program component, if you do that biometric screening and take your health risk assessment survey, that will qualify you for a health insurance premium discount. And again, this is probably another webinar for a different day, but if you score 75 out of 100 on the biometric screening, or you improve by 5 points from the previous BeWell year, then you can get an even higher premium discount. So that's just something to keep in mind. Okay, the next one is complete a challenge. What this tile is talking about is the Health Check 360 challenges. So you can go over to the left-hand tab options here on My Health Check 360, click on challenges, and scroll down, and you can see all the upcoming challenges. So right now, I've already enrolled in this. So this is the Wild Stride Challenge. This is a step tracking challenge that'll begin in beginning of May. And then probably if you haven't signed up for anything, that's going to be listed over here on the right side. So available challenges that you can sign up for. And typically all you have to do is track once a week for the duration of the challenge to earn, let me see here, 10 points for that month, for that challenge. And there's usually associated prizes as well. So like that Wild Stride Challenge, we've got a prize package, we've got $50 in BearBucks, and we've got a Garmin VivoFit 3 activity tracker as additional incentives beyond just the 10 points. Okay, so the next category, participating in a 5K, triathlon, marathon, walk, run event, or something similar. Of course, we're all sort of on a hiatus for large gatherings right now, but when life gets back to normal, you can earn 15 points for each activity, and you can do that up to 2 times each program year, so a maximum of 30 points. The next category is completing a minimum of 1 hour per activity of volunteer or charity work. As long as you, this is kind of outside of your normal job duties and it's at least an hour, you can go in and submit that. It can be anything. And again, right now, a lot of our volunteer activities are probably pretty limited, but hopefully when this is all over with, we can get back out there and start serving our community again. And it can be board service. If you volunteer on a local nonprofit board, you can certainly count that. You can count your hours volunteering for comp time on campus. So Reynolds Performance Hall events, basketball and football games, anything like that you're volunteering for is acceptable, and you can submit those. Okay, the next category is performing arts event. This is another nice one that we've got on there. Again, we look at wellness as a whole. This is part of our social and intellectual well-being. And so if you attend any sort of performing arts event, it can be a symphony or just a music concert of any sort, a play, theatrical performance, anything like that. You can earn 5 points for each activity, up to 30 points a year. So you can claim up to 6 per year on that. Donating blood. So the next one, you can earn 10 points for donating blood, and you can do that up to twice per year. So a maximum of 20 points in that category. The next one, education sessions on site. That's actually what we're doing right now. So previously, those sessions were held on campus. Usually those were held in the student center. And unfortunately, we can't do that right now. And so that's why we're doing these webinars in place of that. So just a heads up, when you go to submit your points for today's webinar, you'll go ahead and submit them to this category, the education sessions on site category. You can do, flip over my page here. You get 5 points each, and it's a maximum of 60 points per year in this category. The next one is nutrition. I've had a lot of questions about this because it is a new category for this year. And so nutrition, what it's saying is if you track 15 times per month on Health Check 360, then you get the points. And that's 10 points per month for a maximum of 100 points per program year. So you can do this very frequently and get a lot of points. So this is a big category. And tracking nutrition, I'm going to show you how to do that. So again, on the My Health Check 360 portal, you're going to go to the left-hand side. You're going to click on Track Health. You're going to scroll down to Food. And then here's where you log what you eat. So 15 times a month is super easy to do. We're just trying to get our campus used to tracking, keeping track of what they're consuming. Water does not count as an entry, by the way, so you can't count water, but anything else. So if you eat cereal, milk, and a banana for breakfast, you can log those 3 items, and that's already 3 of the 15 for the month. So again, this is a very easy category to earn these points on, and we're just trying to get people used to tracking. So typically, if you're tracking very accurately for your diet, you are probably going to get your 15 in a day or two. And of course, we hope that you'll do more than that. But at this point, we're just saying 15 times per month, anything you consume except for water doesn't count, and you'll get those points. And again, that's 10 points per month, up to 100 points a year. Okay. Next one is, and we're getting there. We're almost there. Age or gender appropriate preventative visit. That handy lifestyle rewards guide that I showed you earlier, that is linked to the program details here on the portal or available on the BeWell website. That has some more specifics. I'm going to read through them now. So that means anything like a prostate exam, a mammogram, a pap smear, a gynecological exam, a colonoscopy, any of those types of visits will count in this category. They are worth 25 points, and you can earn up to 75 points per program year. So you can do 3 of those age or gender appropriate preventative visits. Dental exam is the next one. You can earn 15 points in this for this one, up to 30 points a year. So typically, the recommendation is you go and get your routine cleaning twice a year, so you can get 15 points for each of those for a total of 30. Of course, right now, we are very aware no one's going to the dentist, so we're going to have to put this one on hold for a while. but that's fine. Hopefully we'll have plenty of time in the fall to get that done. And then you can get those 15 points for that category, or 30. But at this point, if you haven't done it, you're only going to get 15 for the year. So just plan for that. Eye exam, very similar, except for it's worth a little bit more. It's 25 points for an eye exam, but you can only do it once per year. And again, we know no one's going to the eye doctor right now, but that's okay. We'll just sit tight on those kind of visits until this is all resolved. Flu shot is the next one. You can get 25 points for that one, and you can do that once per year. And some people ask me about this one. Yeah, we usually do a flu shot clinic on campus. Sometimes that's associated with the biometric screenings. If we have the vaccines available in September, we'll go ahead and offer those during the biometric screenings. I think it would probably make sense. I don't know, I'll have to check in with Health Check 360 on that. But at some point we'll offer a flu vaccine clinic, and that would be an easy way to get it. But really, if you're not doing it that way, it's fine. You can submit any sort of proof that you've gotten it done, a receipt from your pharmacy, or documentation from your doctor that you've done that is fine. And I'll show you actually where you can find some forms here in a minute. So heart screening, another preventative care visits, 25 points. You can do that once per year. Prenatal visit, this is something that we've added. I believe that's this year's new. You can get 5 points for each prenatal visit, up to a maximum of 25 for the program year. So you can do 5 visits and get your points that way in that category. Next one is a skin check or a skin cancer screening. That one is worth 25 points. So you can get that once per year. Again, we've got a form I'll show you here in a minute. You can fill out, give that to your dermatologist, or you can just submit your claim form. Anything that proves that you had that visit is fine. You can load that up to My Health Check 360. The next one is complete a fitness assessment. This is something that's not included on that guide. It was left off, but I did not add it back in, and there's a reason for that. It's because fitness assessment is something that's done at the Hyper Center, and that is a wonderful, wonderful benefit to our faculty and staff on campus. It is free of charge. You'll meet with a personal trainer, and they'll do a complete fitness assessment for you. And that would earn you 10 points. However, with the Hyper being closed, we are not able to offer that as an option right now. But anybody that has already claimed that, you will not lose those points. But just so you know, it's just really not something that we can earn points with right now. Okay, I'm going to skip working from home healthy habits and talk about that in a moment. I'm going to skip ahead to the step count or activity exercise duration. So we've changed this. It used to be just if you logged 360 minutes of activity per month, you would get the 10 points per month for a maximum of 100 points per program year. So up to 10 times of claiming that. We've changed it to be a combo. So you can either do 360 minutes of activity a month for the 10 points, or you can log 72,000 steps per month to get the 10 points. So we just wanted to open it up. A lot of people wear a fitness tracker, and so it's really easy for you to link that wearable to your Health Check 360 account. And we just thought we wanted to be rewarding those people that are tracking their steps. So that is an option there. And real quick, before I get to that new category, the working from home healthy habits, if you are interested in learning how to link your wearable activity tracker to your My Health Check 360 account, again, you can go to the BeWell webpage, click on how to get started, and scroll down, and it will tell you right there how to connect or sync a device or app. And device would be like your wearable Fitbit, Garmin, Apple Watch, anything like that. An app would be like if you track your nutrition on MyFitnessPal or another type of tracking app, you can link those. So again, that makes it even easier to track your exercise or your nutrition and get those points in My Health Check 360. Oh my goodness. Okay, so working from home healthy habits is a new category. I just added that this week. Here's what it is. So you can earn 5 points every time you practice a healthy work from home habit. So that includes a home workout, a home meditation or mindfulness session, a home yoga session, if you stand or walk during a conference call, or if you are intentional about taking 4 stretch breaks each workday or in one workday. So workout, meditation, mindfulness, yoga, stand or walk during a conference call, or 4 stretch breaks in a day. Any of those are worth 5 points each. You can claim up to 120 points in this category. We are obviously all adjusting to this new work from home environment, and BeWell is really trying to encourage our faculty and staff members to practice these healthy habits at home. And so we are really loading this category. You can get 120 points, which is huge. You can do multiple in a day. So that's wonderful. So please take advantage of that. We want you to do that. So I would love to see, everybody that participates in BeWell load up on this category and get those 120 points. Okay, all of these, I'm going to back up just a little bit about these preventative visits. I was mentioning forms. Like I said, you can submit anything that documents your visits, but if you scroll back up to the top and you go to program details, there are some forms you can use. So if you want to print and use the preventative care visit form, you can go ahead and download that. Looks like this. There's a BeWell program preventative care visit form for your dental, eye exam, mammogram, flu shot, skin cancer screening, heart screening, whatever it is. You can always use that other category. That's really handy. Again, if you want to use your primary care physician for your biometric screening, when this is all over with, don't go doing your well visits now. We want to keep those visits available for people that really need them right now. You can use this form and take it to your doctor for the biometric screening. Another place to find these forms, if you don't feel like logging into your portal, that's fine. If you go to the BeWell website, I have a forms tab. Click on that. My internet's going to cooperate. Here we go. And forms, same thing, preventative care form and the physician wellness screening form. So you can gather those there if you need them. And again, it's the same thing as on Health Check 360. It's just a different way to find them. Okay, so I think that's all of our categories. And I know I said I was going to keep this really short, and then it ended up being really long. So sorry about that. Okay, I'm going to do questions, I think. Let's see. Let me see if I can get to the chat. So I'm going to unmute everybody if I can. Let's see. Well, let's see. Does anybody have, okay, we have some questions. Let's go to that. Okay, the first one was, we can view older webinars. That's great. Wednesday at noon is not always a good time for me. Okay. Last year, you could not submit items until you took the survey, and you couldn't do that until you had the biometric screening. How will that work this year? And can we submit an item like webinars, volunteering, etc. at any time now? I am not aware of any previous limitation on when you could submit. Yes, you can start submitting as soon as the new program year rolls over. So anything that you've done since November 1st of 2019, you can go in and log all of those activities, and you have until October 31st of this year to complete those. But no, there's no limitation. You do not have to wait until the biometric screening at all. That is, I'm sorry if you had misinformation on that, but that's not true. You cannot do your health risk assessment survey until you do the biometric screening. That is accurate. And thank you for the comment about the timing. It is Thursday today. I'm sure that's probably what you meant, but yes, we'll try to offer these webinars at different times throughout the week and different days throughout the week. I have a good question from Deborah. What is a year from what month to what month? Good question. So it is November 1st through October 31st of every year is our BeWell program year. Again, that's November 1st through October 31st. If you lose track of that, that information is also included on the BeWell website. Next question. We are usually given a slip to attach with our submission. How will we submit today for this online session? Thank you, Jaleesa. That's a great question. At the end of the session, I'm going to give you some instructions on how to do that. It'll be just a moment and we'll wrap this up and I'll give that information to you. A question from Teresa. Does United Health cover preventative skin checks? I believe so, but that is a question for our benefits manager. If you will shoot me an email, I'm going to share my email here in just a minute. Shoot me an email with that question and I'll get back to you later this afternoon and get that question answered for you. Okay, does anybody else have any questions? I will wrap us up here, give you your instructions for how to get your points, and then we can move on with our day. I'm not seeing anything else come in. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay, so lifestyle rewards for today's session. If you will just shoot me an email at either ucabwell@uca.edu or mbruner1@uca.edu. Doesn't matter which one, whatever one you prefer. Subject line, lifestyle rewards education session. I'll shoot you back a certificate and then you can load that up on the My Health Check 360, either on the phone app or on the website. Doesn't matter which one you use. When I send you the certificate, I will also send you a copy of this presentation and the lifestyle rewards guide that I referenced earlier that has all the information on it, what the activities are, how much they're worth, and what the maximum amount in that category is. I think that's a really handy guide for you all to have, so I'll give that to you on email as well. And then just a reminder, today's session is worth 5 points and you can earn up to 60 points in the on-site education sessions category. And then lastly, here's my information. If you have any follow-up questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. That is my email. That's my office phone, but I've got it forwarded to my cell phone right now, so you can still use that number if you prefer to call. And then again, just utilize the BeWell website, uca.edu/BeWell. And also, please follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Follow BeWell on Facebook and Twitter. I keep that very up to date. It'll remind you about these kind of sessions coming up and any other news or announcements and good resources from UCA BeWell. That is all I have for now. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'm sorry that took a little bit longer, but I'm glad we got through it all. Have a great day, everybody.